Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, episode 30. And, yeah, Roxy doesn't seem like she's very knowledgeable, I guess, when it comes to who they're searching for, because surely they had heard, she was looking for Rudius, his mom, his sisters, and his dad. And if she's looking for Rudius, she would have looked up or tried to find out who Rudius had last been seen with when the water disaster happened, which meant that she would have found out that he had been with Eris and her bodyguard. So why did she not even think to check in with the whole dead end thing? Because even if even if the person is using the name of dead end to try and intimidate people, surely could have tried to get information. And the whole person with red hair thing, that should have been her dead giveaway for Eris, especially when she saw Eris. Surely she would have been given a description of who Rudius had been with around a lot before this whole thing started. So she should have known what Eris looked like. God damn it, stupid thing. I hit the button. At least I know how to turn it off now. Anyway, so yeah, how did she not know what Eris looked like? Or at least to try to find out who Rudius had, like I said, had been around, because then she would have known about Eris. She would have known what she looked like, if Rudius had gotten any different since she last seen him, because she's just going by what she knows. Because he could have dyed his hair, he could have shaved his hair, something could have changed. And he wouldn't look the same as he did when she last saw him, besides, him getting older. But yeah, she saw Eris and Rigard sparring, and it makes no sense to me as how she saw Eris and didn't immediately make the connection. Wait, that looks like the description of Eris who had last been seen with Rudius. Seriously. And surely even Paul would have told her in a letter at some point where Rudius had been since she had last seen him, over with his brother's place, which would have prompted her to look into seriously. But at least we get a backstory as to what the heck happened in the last episode, where we had seen Rudius walking by, and then in the back, right after he's walking by, like right behind him, Roxy ended up running into a building, then running out, knocking some guys out, and now we get a backstory as to why on that. Because the people she was with, who were Paul's former team members, the guy was fine. He was normal. The girl, on the other hand, kind of like a female version of Paul, I guess. Maybe. Except that she's not tied down to anybody. Paul was. He was into his wife, which made his actions a lot worse. At least with her, she's not cheating. But yeah, you can probably guess from what I'm talking about that was what was on her mind a lot. And at first it was just like, really, you're supposed to be searching for people, and yet you're doing this? No, she's using that to gather information, essentially. Going and finding these people and asking them the questions that they need to know. And that's where Roxy found her. In the process of getting laid with 5 guys, and she freaked out seeing this and slammed them all out of the building, destroying the building in the process partially, and having to pay for the repair. And they end up coming up with nothing intel wise. And while this is going on, Rudius and the others, they sent Rigard undercover into a slave traders to try and save some kids that were there being smuggled in, and sadly when Rudius got there, he wasn't able to save one of the kids from being killed because she was crying too much, according to the slavers. Thankfully they were able to get, Rigard was the one who did all the killing, and Rudius went to go and save the kids. Sadly, he obviously wasn't able to save the one that died, which was the one we saw reaching out to him for help. But when they got them out, they realized he left the dog they saw back there behind, and they wanted him to go get it. So he went to go save it. Before he could get it out, more beast people showed up, thinking that he was, kidnapping the sacred beast or something like that? Or something. And they essentially are taking him to his village to face punishment. And I'm like, are you not paying attention? The dog was not attacking him, was not trying to escape. He was enjoying the pets. That should have been a clear indicator that this guy was not a smuggler. Hello? People are not logical in anime. They don't think. Like, wait, this is not right. This is not a smuggler. Smuggler would not be getting the dog to do this. Not without growling at him, at least. And he wasn't. So yeah, sadly, Rudius is now getting taken to a village while essentially paralyzed. Great. Oh boy, that's not going to go well. Anyway, I'll get to work on it. I don't have to edit this because I accidentally turned off the recording. So I'm going to have to edit this to get it all together. And I will see you guys next time.